was wondering, what are the differences between the player you are now and the player you were back when you made your first trip to the WNBA Finals?
That's a great question, Pepper. I think the difference is now is that I'm a lot older. Now I have more experiences under my belt. You know, I know you know what it takes to try to win the finals. But here's the trick. Seattle also has won, so they know what it takes too. So it's kind of one of those things where you just gotta will the team to win and keep believing and fight as hard as you can.
Thank you so much and good luck in the finals.
Thank you, Pepper.
Go ahead, Pepper.
Hi, Sue. Great to talk with you today. I was wondering, what are the differences between the player you are now and the player you were when you first made a trip to the WNBA Finals?
Well, I mean, I hope I'm a little smarter. You know, I also know that getting to the finals is not an easy task, you know, and I think the first time I went, it was my third year in the league. I was, whatever I was, 23, and it felt like, oh, we got here, and I've said this before, like, we got there, we'll probably get here every time, and now I realize you really have to capitalize on this moment. But when I was younger, you know, there was probably an ignorance is bliss type of a vibe, which probably was good. You know, that you go through a series, and that series, actually, we were down. It was a 3-game series back then, and we were down 1-0. So I don't know, but I didn't get caught up in anything. It was just like, okay, on to the next game. Now, you know, sometimes being smart can work against you. So I just try to find that balance in my old age, you know, trying to be aware of things without overthinking them.
Okay.
Thanks.
Hi, Kayla. Thank you for your time. The regular season is definitely not the playoffs, but your team did have success against the Storm this season. What are some things that led to that success?
You know, I think it was about getting in transition. That's where we were at our best, especially that first game. We got stops. We were able to get in transition. We were able to turn them over a little bit, keep them off the boards. That's a big thing. I think in the playoffs, it's about offensive rebounds, free throws, transition defense, and then just, you know, getting stops, making plays. Like, that's the biggest thing. And in the regular season, obviously, I mean, we beat Connecticut 2 times too, and we lost the first game. So it doesn't really matter. Right now, it's 0-0 right now in the finals. So you take the things that you learned maybe from the last series and even from the regular season, and you put them into this moment. And we don't want to give them a leg up. We know who they are. But then also just playing free and having fun. I think that's another thing that we learned in the last series too, is we don't want to be uptight, like trying to win everything in one possession, but just going out there and taking it possession by possession, 2 by 2.
Thank you and good luck in the finals.
Thanks, Pepper.
Thank you, Sue. Next, we have a question from Pepper Pursley. Go ahead, Pepper.
Hi, Stewie. Nice to talk with you again. I know Sammy left for the birth of her child, and that's definitely worth celebration. But what are you missing with her not on the team, and how can you overcome that loss?
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, first of all, we're obviously, Sammy leaving is a bittersweet feeling. We're sad to have her go just because we know that she's made an impact with this team. But at the same time, you know, there's bigger things in life. And in 2020 especially, I think we've all learned that there's bigger things in life. And, you know, I've talked to Sammy and told her that, you know, she'll never forgive herself if she missed the birth of her child. And we will continue to kind of do what we need to do in this bubble to make her proud and to get it done. But, you know, what we're going to miss from her is her energy. When she comes in the game, you know, she comes in ready. She's a competitor. She's, you know, loud and active, whether she's in the game or on the bench. And so we know we're not going to have that in person, but we're going to have it from afar. And she's going to be right there with us, whether it's through text message or whatever the case may be. And she has our back and we have hers.
Hi, Coach. Great to speak with you. Was there a moment during the regular season when it felt like this team had something really special going on?
Yeah, right at the end. We knew that coming down the last 3 games were going to be very, very tough, playing Minnesota and Los Angeles and then Seattle on a back-to-back. We just hunkered down and came together as a team at that point in time and says, hey, let's go do it. And they did it. They won all 3 games, get the #1 seed. I think that was a moment of clarity for our basketball team to understand, you know, they belong here right now, and they belong in this position where they're at. And now it's a matter of going out and throwing the ball up and see who wins.
Thank you, Coach, and good luck in the finals.
Thank you.
Hey, D-Rob. Congrats on making it to the finals. I just talked with Coach, and he said, and I was asking him about if there was a moment in the regular season where he felt the team really came together, and he talked about the last 3 games. So I was wondering if there was a mindset or a change in the mindset you noticed going into those last 3.
For us, we knew that we had to get the job done. We knew that we had put ourselves in position to at least secure a top 4 seed, but we were going to go for the number 1 seed. You know, even on the back-to-back, which we found to be really tough, obviously playing LA and Seattle back-to-back, but we knew that if we could do that, we'd put ourselves in a really good position. And so those last 3 games in 4 days were crucial for us momentum, you know, and seeding as well. So like Coach said, they were really big in our success and why we are where we are today.
Thank you so much, and good luck in the finals.
Thank you.
You know, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. As a defender, you know, these are the best women in the world at what they do. And you're never going to keep somebody scoreless or hold somebody scoreless throughout a game, but you want to make every shot that they get hard. And if they hit some tough shots, you live with that. You expect that because, again, they're the best. These are the best women, the best players in the world.